school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that keep rap to a new phase, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that keep rap to a new phase, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that keep rap to a new phase, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that keep rap to a new phase, in a
Evening, everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, supporters, friends, families. Welcome to the final edition of this season, which is the third season of the big Brabee reality television show. And tonight is the grand finale. And of course, tonight is all about fun and celebration. We will be celebrating all of our great housemates. My name is Grace Weir, better still the Master Queen. I'm here as your official host for this season. All right, so just so you know, you had the opportunity to vote for your favorite contestants and your favorite flatmates using the Tip Me app. So I know a lot of you already downloaded the app, and of course, the voting process ended already. Today is the grand final. We had 22 contestants, and now we have 7 that is up for the 7 finalists. So we're going to talk about a lot, just to give you a rundown on what's been happening for the 4 weeks in Big Brabee house. We saw drama, we saw love, we saw romance, we saw good conversation, and we saw some of the flatmates giving out what they have within. And I love the part where they had to deliver some of the great impact concerning some of our sponsors. I love the coverage where they talked about Tip Me and talk about all of the other sponsors that are sponsoring this year Big Brabee Liberia. I'm sorry for that. But however, listen up. We will talk about Ella's situation with Rich Guy. You know, Ella left the house. Rich Guy is still in the house. He's part of the top finalists. And also we will talk about Clincia. You know, and a whole lot going on in the house, even though tonight is the grand final, but we still got to give you a recap of what's been happening. And not only that, we also want to really do appreciate all of our sponsors, especially you out there who take up your time for the 4 weeks to vote for your favorite flatmates. It's not easy using your own finance to make sure to see the best person win. And tonight is the grand final. I'm honored to have all of you tune in. Remember, you can watch this live evasion show on the YouTube page of the Big Brabee Season 3 on YouTube, and also Hot TV channel 12. And don't forget, you can watch on Facebook. Follow the pages of Big Brabee on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to catch up with all of the fun and all of the excitement right here at Big Brabee's Liberia. Again, my name is Master Queen. We'll go for commercial. When we come back, we will be talking to our sponsors.
Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are qualified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, when you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that gives breath to a new phase, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day.
Welcome back, and of course you are watching Big Brabee Liberia, the house of rich soul food, and of course today is the grand final. And what I'm supposed to do right here is to talk to the catalyst, the financier, those who are responsible for making the show a success of what it is today. And of course my name is Wesley Ennis Brown, aka the Brown Drops, and I'm pretty tied with the commercial personality of Tip Me, who's going to give us a little bit about in terms of their sponsorship and what they look up to, what are their expectations. How you doing, sir?
I'm okay. My name is Randolph Ali. I'm the commercial manager of Tip Me Liberia, and we're very excited to be part of Big Brabee Liberia season 2 and 3. And honestly, it's been a wonderful, awesome journey. One of the things and the highlight for us is the fact that we've given an opportunity to young people to express themselves, show what they have, give them a means of belonging, and allowing them to kind of exhibits. You know, there are a lot of things that happen in the house if you've been following carefully. And for us as a brand, we're 100% Liberian, and we're happy to be part of Brabee. But beyond the fact that we are one of the sponsors, I think if you've seen clearly, we've provided a platform that is crystal clear in terms of if you want to be sure as to whether what has happened here is real or not. With the help of the institution, we can kind of give you opportunity to see exactly what happened. So for us, the transparency that we provide, the opportunity for customers to have, free and fair service, something that will allow them to exhibit what they have. We're happy to be part of Brabee, and we want to work with them as much as the opportunities are available.
Much appreciated. And of course, you serve as one of the prime sponsors for this event. And in a short term, how would you describe yourself?
Well, I think we are the centerpiece of BBL. If your votes are not coming through, you will not be able to keep your flag wing in the house. We've also been able to support the group. It's been an awesome journey, as I said earlier on. We give them what we've agreed on as a relationship that we've worked over last 2 years. We did last year, we did this year. And so for us, what we think we would call ourselves is, I think we're the centerpiece of the event.
When you were first approached by the event organizer about this event, what intrigued you about it?
For us as a brand, we want everybody, who is in the country to experience the efficiency, the reliability that we bring onto the system. Like, we are the first app-based service provider, financial service provider, that allows customers to do transactions, perform transactions at the lowest price in terms of charges. We give access to people to receive money from abroad. We also give you pay points, areas that you can easily use to do transactions. So for us as a company, what we're looking out for is to allow Liberia to experience our app, and which everybody is doing. You can see the enthusiasm that comes into play. New things, people will always say, oh, how does it work? But once you're part of Tiffany, it becomes a tradition.
Let's just ask you the funny question. Out of the 22,000 flatmates, who's your secret admirer?
My secret admirer, or somebody I admire?
Yes.
I admire everybody.
When I mean secret admirer, who were you working for?
I'm voting for everybody. I'm voting for everybody as a brand. So look, on my personal terms, I will not be able to call anybody.
Okay.
I have favorites, as a person.
Okay.
But in terms of me being the representative of a company, what I can tell you is I want everybody here to win. And even if I have a favorite, come on. Yeah, that is my personal favorite. But again, what I would love to say is this year has actually provided, awesome entertainment for us. It's given us everything that I look out for in a country of ours. That this program is starting. I'm very, very happy that I've seen people show what is at the point people were not ready to kind of open up, but along the way, we've seen a lot, right? We've seen a lot that for me, I'm intrigued. Like, things happen, and I'm asking myself if this is really happening here. And so for me, I think everybody here deserves to be here. Everybody that actually went through this season, for me, everybody deserves to be here.
As the commercial manager of Tiffany, what are your expectations for next year, season 4?
Next year, well, I think this year is going to be very, very, very big.
Next year?
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Why?
For what we've seen, I think from season 1, 2, there's always been a step up. In terms of the performance, in terms of the delivery, in terms of what comes out at the end of the day. I think last year was okay. This year, I think there's a big step up in terms of the content we receive, in terms of the production, in terms of the commercial value for us. We'll see how season 4 turns out to be. As a brand, we are available once the modalities are okay, the ground is there for us to be able to partner. We are always ready to partner with BBL. For us, it's a wonderful experience and wonderful journey.
Okay, Randa, it's nice talking to you. Finally, what would be your words of encouragement to the fans out there about Tiffany?
What I would say is, first of all, if you have not downloaded the Tiffany app yet, you have it, right? So to those of you who are watching from home and from abroad, what you need to do is make sure you download the Tiffany app, either on the Google Play Store or the App Store. Sign up and enjoy very wonderful services. That's what I would say. And also to those of you who are out there, if you have a business, you have institutions that you need us to work with, we are available to work with you all the time. Rely on us for your financial solutions and we're here to help you. We're 100% Liberian. Let's support our home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. You're welcome. Well, it has been a wonderful one talking to the commercial manager of Tiffany. Tiffany is my own first business. They are involved into saving your money. Let me just say, if you have your base cash, 10,000, 5,000 dollars, you can direct it to the office and save it into your mobile phone. It's very flexible to use. The app is so welcoming and you can transfer money anytime, anywhere. So speaking with him, he gave us a lot of insight about that service he rendered to us. And any moments from now, I'm going to be talking to the next representative of one of the sponsors of BBL. How you doing, sir? I must say I like your question. Thank you. How you doing? So what is your name, please?
My person is Toby. Where are you? I work for Brabee Liberia,
Head of Communications. Are we going to speak my talk? Or are you going to talk my talk? Yes, because I'm more into communication, right? Yeah. All right. So it's nice having you around. And so tell me, how does it feel being part of such events?
thank you very much. We are glad to be part of this event. This is our first time being part of such a reality show. But we are supporting when it comes to the kind of thing because we believe in improving the life of most of our Liberians. Basically, the company in Liberia. We already saw this in Liberia. Actually, we are into oil palm. Yeah, we are.
That is agriculture
business. But we believe in improving the life of most of the Liberians because we started the second agreement with the government of Liberia to support a lot of things when it comes to infra development, education, health. So this being one of the educative programs, we decided to be part of it with one of the sponsors. We remain committed to this that we can work with BBL anytime.
Did you watch the show? Did you watch any of the?
Yeah, I watched portion of it.
What intrigued you about that portion you watched?
To see young people showing who they are, showing their true self.
Imagine yourself in a husband showing confidence.
You know everything I don't think. So, when I got him, I'm going to show you.
Okay. All right, when I was going through some of your services rendered as JBL, I realized that you are more involved into education and health. Now, when the event organizer met you, what truly stood your attention as one of the communication personalities of the institution to give in your support?
One of the things I came to our mind is that all those people are in the education. So, preparing for my support. Sometimes you were here, we had the two teams had to be anyway. What is that? What is that? The best presenter, different factors. So these are things that we hope to see happening in the life to support the education
So next year, the indigenous person will come out, and if you were to be asked again to give you full support, what are you going to be expecting from the next time?
We are until the city of that.
Oh, this is the time we don't
want to because we proudly for this concept of this reality show and supporting young people, ways young people. Give you a to our workplaces. We have what 3,500 employees and 85 to 90% of the employees are young. So we need supporting young people. We are moving anytime correct for us.
Okay, as one of the key sponsors for this event, what's the encouragement to the audience out there about such events?
We want to say, maybe I would like to say, this is not really popular to Liberia. This is just a tech edition. So many people have not gotten the concept. Many people have not knew about it. But I think from the tech edition, a lot of people that know about BBL. Even me, this is my first time really following BBL. So I believe when the next thing comes up, there are a lot of people that are going to follow me that then try to support the post that they pay for so that
Nice having you, Alfonso. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Alfonso.
Mr. Alfonso, okay, speaking with the communication director of GBL in the regional Liberia. give us more insights about the opportunity.
Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a romance to a better life. So if like me, when you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia. A project that gives breath to a new face, in a new way. It's a new day. Oh, oh. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. A smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. Smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a romance to a better life. So if like me, when you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia. A project that gives breath to a new face, in a new way. It's a new day. Oh, oh. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. A smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. Smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a romance to a better life. So if like me, when you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia. A project that gives breath to a new face, in a new way. It's a new day. Oh, oh. Be Brabee will open your way.
Ali right here, and of course this is one of Liberia's biggest reality show, and I'm pretty seated type to talk to all of the sponsors who have been doing extremely well to make this show a success and a reality. And right now I'm about to talk to the head of commercial of Matwana
It's
Mwetana.
Yes.
How you pronounce it?
Moitana.
Mwe.
Yes.
And it's from one of our vernacular, right?
Yes, it's one of from our local languages, and it's Vai,
Vai.
and it means moving forward.
Moving forward.
Yes, so we're all about moving forward.
So what are we moving forward?
We're moving forward with technology. That's all. Yes,
Okay.
we're moving forward with technology, and this year we are proud to be one of the sponsors as a technology partner for the Miss Liberia
Miss.
BBL. I'm sorry.
You love Miss. You really love Miss, right?
Sure.
Okay, no problem. Go on. This is
For the BBL,
Okay.
and we have been with them. We developed a application that they are going to be using
Okay.
after the show and going forward, and we are more of giving back. It is our corporate social responsibility as a Liberian owned company. We tend to fund things that are all Liberian, and we are trying our best to just give back to the community, because if you're in a higher position, you just have to give back to people that needs.
Okay. And you said that you created an app for BBL.
Yes.
And what are the steps?
It is coming in the future, and
future.
is more, yes. It's not more basically about voting, but it's about the brand having a technology, an app that they can use for their own benefits.
And your company is also involved into consultancy and technology?
Yes,
Okay.
strictly consultant and technology, and we've been around since 2006. We are one of Liberia's. We hold the record for the best, the winner of the best Liberia IT seed firm,
Okay.
and we won that award in 2016, and we currently still hold that as the best ICT firm in Liberia.
Congratulations. And now let's talk about this reality show, BBL.
Yeah.
So when the event planner organizers approached you, then what actually came to your mind, and then giving back your return, your feedback to them?
As I said previously, it's more about giving back, and it's our corporate and social responsibility to give back to Liberia. Since we are a Liberian owned and operated company, we tend to fund things that are Liberian owned.
So who's your favorite housemate?
To be honest, I love this year contestants.
You love the contestants?
Yes.
Okay.
I follow Big Brother from the first start.
Big
Brabee
Yeah.
from the first start. And to be honest, last year my contestant actually won.
Okay.
Yes.
So this year I want to keep it secret.
No.
Okay.
This year I'm rooting for everybody, because this year they've all shown so much maturity, and they're passionate. They're awesome, and I just want someone that's gonna win. I'm rooting for everybody in this house this year.
Now, Master Queen was speaking. She mentioned about the drama, the love, the affection, the arguments, and a lot of things that happen in the house. What actually captivated your attention from all of those activities that were
To be
mentioned?
honest, I'm not going to mention any of those things that she mentioned.
Okay.
But I was actually moved by the presentation that happened on Thursday.
Wow.
It was very educative, and I love how it went.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite moments in the house.
Okay. So, finally, what are your expectations for next year?
Well, next year, we know since it started, it has always just been going up. And we know that with the coming season, we're going to step up. And this next year, we're going to aim for excellence.
Aim for excellence.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we see that gradually it is improving. And we know when we get to season 4, we expect excellence, because we have been around for a while.
Okay.
And we have learned from our mistake, and we should grow at this point. So when we get to season 4, we expect excellence.
Okay. And you hope to see that?
And I hope to see that,
you're
and
gonna give
we
it all?
hope to be around for that.
You're going to give it your all?
All.
Your all?
My all.
Talking all that people watching all.
Of course.
Okay, so what will be your final words to your fans out there and those who watching this event? What are your encouraging words to them?
To the fans of Big Brother, Big Brabee,
Yeah, as one of the sponsors.
as one of the sponsor,
Yeah.
I will encourage them to please always, most of the times, especially in Liberia, we tend to talk about things and now help to contribute towards them.
Okay.
That's one of our strengths in Liberia. So if you're saying something about Big Brother, if Big Brother is Big Brabee is not working in a way, and in your own weak way, whatever you think, even if it could be just an advice, there's something that you should be able to give instead of just criticize.
Right.
Because that's one thing we're good at. We're just good at criticizing things. We're not even appreciating the efforts that the people are putting into it.
You're right.
So as they strive for excellence, we should be a community to help them. Talk to them. If there are some things that they are doing aren't right, we should try to correct them, because if they succeed, we as Liberians succeeds.
I love your meaningful import. If you don't mind, would you mind calling your name? I didn't ask you for your name,
Oh,
please.
I'm sorry. I'm Shimaya Falacia Jones, and
Okay.
I'm the head of commercials at Mutana.
Thank you so much, Shimaya. Thank you so much for the time.
You're welcome.
All right, Shimaya. Brilliant arguments about things that she has observed in our society. Many a times we do condemn, and of course, when you get on the page, right, on Facebook, on the television, wherever you're watching it, there's gonna be a series of arguments. We do condemn every day, but we don't come out with pragmatic results. So why are you condemning? It is good to condemn, but come out with results or make an impact. But this, I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the biggest reality show in Liberia, especially Liberia. And so, talking to some of our sponsors who have been there, making sure that this show becomes what it is today, and wherever you are watching now, it is because of them, in one way or another. So, on the we are waiting for and who's for now in parachute. I'm gonna call his name because he's my. I've worked together. He's one of finest. He's been here for a very good while. A lot of time. I mean, he's brilliant when it comes to technology.
Pleased to see you
Good to see
again.
you. Okay, you looking
see
so
you again.
good.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay.
We're on Big Brother
Okay.
to let people know about our product.
Okay. What's your product?
It's called Bad Fella.
Bad fella.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the bad fella.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I see Herbert mixture.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So, first thing first, I'm
You know, you
the
can give me an happy there.
everything.
Eh?
Everything you can think
Okay,
of.
go on, go on,
Everything you can
go on with the
think
ingredients.
of. First thing first, my name is Parachute.
Okay.
Again, I'm the brand manager
Brand manager.
for
Okay.
Bad Fella
Okay.
Trado Medical Company.
Okay.
We are into health, and our company is here to look after people, both males and females,
Okay.
men, women, generally.
Hmm. I can see traditional non-alcoholic herbal mixture.
It's non-alcoholic.
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 So what does it do in true sense? What does it do?
Because you know what, any herbal product
Uh,
that is made for best human consumption, that is very, very good, effective, shouldn't be made with alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So someone giving to the housemate, the flatmate, for the enjoyers there.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. If you've been watching the program,
Okay.
last week, some of our product was shared with the housemaid. Then
So it doesn't boost the appetite, the ex
it
appetite.
boosts your appetite.
Which one of the appetite you know I'm talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about food.
No, not food.
I thought you were talking about food.
The other food.
All of it.
We're on a live television, so we
All
can
of
just
it.
call, So
All
which of
of
the
it.
appetite? The other appetite doesn't
All
do
of
that.
it. Yeah.
All.
Before I leave here, I'm sure going to break down this product for you
Okay.
to understand it.
Let me understand it quickly.
Yeah,
please.
we are sure gonna give you a trial bottle to see. This small bottle is much more than it looks.
Okay.
Yeah, our product works for waist pain,
Okay.
back pain, blood boosting, energy boosting. For women, I don't wanna talk about it from the top of it. So I'm coming from gradually right now.
My wonderful viewers out there, he wants to do a breakdown, but how be it, we just have to go directly to the show, So let's talk about your involvement, your sponsoring with the show. How does it feel being part of such event, Big Brabee Liberia?
Yeah, it's been wonderful.
Okay.
Very fun, amazing, and educative, and all of that. So our product is new in the country, and we see Big Brother as the biggest platform to let people know about our product and to support, because our brand is a fashionable brand, a very fashionable brand. We are into music,
Okay.
we're into fashion, and we're into movie as well. Apart from the herbal product that we have right now, that people are talking about in the country. So we see Big Brother as an opportunity to let the youth know that we are right behind every move, and we are here to, because the youth of the country are the future of the country. So we are looking forward to make the winner of the show our brand ambassador.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good news.
Yeah, with a lot of benefit that comes with it.
What are some of the benefits that you just speak into your mouth?
I think that's that's not something I will disclose on the air.
Okay.
But by the time the winner emerge, everything
I
will
mean,
be.
the person that be brand ambassador, but that's what you do, girl. That male.
We'll be standing right behind the winner.
You'll be standing right behind it.
Yeah, whether male or female.
All right.
So about our product, you didn't let me finish.
Yeah. Okay. Just wrap it up quickly. Yeah.
Our product boosts blood. It gives you energy.
Okay.
Increase your appetite. And for women who have menstrual cramps, disorder, and all of that, it works for all of that too.
Okay.
If you're having stomach or running, you eat a lot of sugar and all of that.
Okay.
But most especially is manpower right here. Yeah. What every marriage need for things to be sensational again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we want to look at the show by next year. How are you going to come in terms of your your support, and what are going to be your expectation for next year events?
From our brand, our support next year will be very, very huge.
Okay.
Will be very, very
So
huge.
what do you expect from Big Brabee in return?
We hope the show gets better.
Okay.
Basically, we want more transparency, as much as, because we've been keeping eyes on the show.
Did you watch the show?
Yeah, I watched some episode, and some episode very interesting.
Actually, the one you watch, which one interests you most?
Yeah, it's always very interesting when people argues about foods. There are different things that it's very interesting when people argue about food, this, that, who's gonna take care of the house. It shows how well and people are nurtured from different backgrounds and culture and all of that.
Yeah.
So it's very, very fantastic, and we're looking forward to next year to come in earlier than this, because our brand came in let's say late on the show. So we will be coming in earlier than this, and we'll be supporting Big Brother in a more bigger way.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, Parachute, your final words to the fans out there.
Yeah, fans, keep supporting Liberian made brand product. Keep supporting Liberian entertainment, music, fashion, movies, and all of that. Yeah, there's so many lucrative talent that the world needs to hear about in the country.
Sure.
Yeah, so we hope for the best, man.
Thank you, Parachute. Thank you so much.
Some bottle of bad fella for you to try.
No problem. I will appreciate that.
All right.
All right, so folks, it has been a wonderful discussion with Parachute, who is the brand ambassador for Bad Fella, a traditional non-alcoholic herbal mixture that is good for men, is good for women, is good for girls. It has its own ingredients where it makes you more extraordinary. And of course, you are watching Big Brabee Liberia, House of Wish Suluku. 22 housemates, 16 were evicted, and there's seven balance 7 remain in the house. And who's gonna be the next Big Brabee Liberia? Well, that's your own question you need to ask yourself, and that's your own decision you need to make. So our next guest, we're going to be pretty seated tight, and of course he's one person who actually gave this entire premises to the organizers, making sure that they have a special shelter and all of the interior decorations into a very kind of a structural building. He's going to sit any moment for us to talk a little bit. And so folks, thank you so much for sending your comments, your views. Let's do it. Let's the arguments rule. All right. Let me talk to my next sponsor. How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
You introduce yourself to me out there, Mr. Tom, right?
Yeah, Thomas Collins.
Tom Collins?
Yeah, you just call me Tom.
Tom. Okay.
T-O-M, Tom.
Okay.
I said Tom.
So who is Mr. Tom?
I'm a Liberian.
Okay.
Born and raised in Harper City, Maryland County. I've been in the States for 32 years.
32 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just got back here 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
For my birthday, and also my baby's birthday as well.
All right, that's good. And of course, where we are now, it's more, I can say, is your place, right?
Yeah, I own this.
And what is the name of this place?
Tom's Palace Resort.
Okay, and so what are some of the services you render here?
We have suites that we rent to people locally and internationally. We also have 4 swimming pools. This place is still under construction.
Okay.
Because I have a restaurant that I'm trying to finish up. So we have a restaurant here. You also seen the pool outside. We have 4 pools, 2 children pools, and 2 adult pools.
Okay.
We also have that VIP pool that you saw all the flatmates in having fun, and it's available. Like tomorrow, we are having a show.
When you were contacted by one of the event organizer or the CEO to have such an event in this house, what were your thoughts?
Oh my God. That was my thought, like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because this place wasn't ready.
Okay, it wasn't ready.
This section
Okay.
of the facility
So,
wasn't ready.
so then what actually encouraged you to say, let me just give this out?
Actually, they had talked to me about it for season 2,
Okay.
but at the time, I was working on the outside.
Okay.
Because we was trying to get people on the outside to enjoy the outdoor facilities
Okay.
and not the inside. So this year, when they had contacted me, I agreed, that we'll work together to make it ready because we didn't even have flows in the house.
Okay.
So I just want to appreciate Big Brabee Liberia for helping to have this place ready because they had to actually contribute.
Wow.
As far as helping me get ready.
Okay.
Even though I have to pay back though,
Okay.
but I appreciate what they did.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because besides what they did, other than that, it wouldn't have been ready. Even up to this day, because I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready?
I was not ready to have
Okay.
it ready right now.
Did you have a chance to meet some of the flatmates? Did you
course.
interact with some of them?
Yeah, the
Okay.
ones that actually, I couldn't talk to them while they were in the house. but
Sure.
After they came out of the house, I had conversations with them, with a lot of them. Actually, Juicy is my promotion manager.
He's a promotion manager.
Yeah, he has been working with me for about a year now.
Okay.
A little over a year. So he does a lot of my promotions.
Okay.
So, when he was trying to get in the house, he had some shows here, programs here where he was trying to get supports, and I supported in that effort
Okay.
as well. So, yeah.
So were you opportune to watch one of the editions?
Oh, I always watch them because I want to see my commercial playing.
Okay. So what actually intrigued you from any of the editions?
Well, there are a lot of great talents.
Okay.
That can be improved upon. But here, when I was here in Liberia before I left to go to the state in 1989.
89.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I left here in 1989. We used to go to EJ Road. That was before the war.
Yeah.
And we used to have talent shows.
Yeah,
These
EJ
young
Road.
kids might not even know.
Yeah.
But there were, everybody used to go for social events. And I actually used to sing and dance
Okay.
at the talent show.
So you're an entertainer too?
I used to be.
You used to?
move up now to another level.
Okay.
I let somebody else do it for me.
Okay.
Singing and dancing. But so that's why that's one of the reasons that motivated me to build a place like this because I like entertainment, I like music, I like social events. So
Okay.
that's what motivated me to build a place like this.
All right, so no time to waste. So what's going to be your words of encouragement to the audience out there and some of your clients?
Well, words of encouragement I would have would be more of keep trying.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. To the ex-flatmates that came out of the house, you still have opportunities, out there. Brand yourself, you can use this opportunity that you had here to brand yourself and move forward in life. So don't let it be like, a step on you that you didn't win.
Okay.
You want to be one winner.
Yeah.
So, but, keep branding yourself. Maybe try again next year. And we're going to try to put together, I was talking to some of them and I told them, I'm going to try to put a show together for the ex-flatmates.
Okay.
We're going to do a show, to encourage everybody and, we can work together and do the show.
All right. Thank you so much, Tom.
Oh,
Thank you
you're
so
welcome.
much
You're welcome.
for being around. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay.
And of course, that's
Pleasure.
Tom, the CEO of this events, the CEO of this residence, and of course, this is where the show is being hosted or being held. Tom Palace Hotel. Some of you don't know the venue, and we will not disclose it to you because you could run to place and cancer making blah. Nobody may blah. It's gonna be secret. If you want to come call your friend or bring here, you can watch the final. All right. So let's see now. I don't know who's gonna be my next guest. I am still sure we have MC.
I support Big Brabee Liberia season 3. I supporting Big Brabee Liberia season 3.
I support Big Brabee Liberia season 3.
I get my full support of Big Brabee Liberia season 3.
I I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
You support Big Brabee Liberia.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. We support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support for Big Brabee for Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia City.
Big Brabee Liberia, we're lighting your day.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I give my full support to Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
You support Big Brabee Liberia.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. We support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support for Big Brabee for Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee 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 Liberia City.
Big Brabee Liberia, we're lighting your day.
Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
You support Big Brabee Liberia.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. We support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support for Big Brabee for Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee 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 Liberia City.
Big Brabee Liberia, we're lighting your day.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63. I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I give my full support to Big Brabee Liberia 63.
I support Big Brabee Liberia 63.
Because you still carry the crown as Lioness Queen of Big Brabee.
For the fame and everything. Yeah, so far very, very successful.
The fame.
See, but yeah, it has been good actually.
I remember when you enter the house, I know that was you are trying to talk to the 7 finalists, especially about leaving the house. What you expect in terms of branding? That was very educative. Looking at you as the mother right now of the throne. So how you feel, or why you decided to do that to educate them on what's going to happen after the house?
I would say during our time, something like that didn't happen. So when I got in there,
I saw 7 people.
Yeah. They're waiting for the
Final winner, and I told them.
And I thought to myself, there are 7 people that reach the final. What a win!
Or lose.
Everybody.
There is a winner.
Obviously, it's a competition. There has to be only one winner.
But the fact that
You actually reached
this final stage, I think you did.
well for yourself.
And the fact that this
Your housemates actually branded themselves out, let them know that why don't we get out something good
for you out there.
Yeah, and when it comes to branding, I know we have a lot of sponsors this year, like last year and the year before last year. But what can you tell of flatmates, even the one that already been invented, because we have some of them in the audience tonight, in terms of branding, because they feel like maybe some people will feel like leaving Brabee's house, you should already be out there. What can you tell them to do to keep up with their brand, to make their brand relevant? Because a company will want to reach out to you if you actually have something to give back to them.
Exactly.
You have to
Big Brabee House was to showcase what you have to the world. So if
you are going out there and expecting people to just know you like that, no, it's not
possible, you have to get out there. Make sure your team is ready to work.
Make sure
Your team is ready to put
you out there. Make sure you
yourself
yourself.
willing to brand yourself, because first of all,
The country we are in, if you don't brand yourself, nobody is going to brand you.
for yourself. So you have to
Brand yourself and let the world know who you are for people to know.
Alright, before we let you go, I know there's a lot of questions we want to ask tonight, but if we would ask you, I know you're the mother of all of the contestants, the 22 contestants that were in Brabee's house, and now we have the top finalists, which they are 7. But with the 22, who were your top, okay, 2 favorites? When I say one, it will be 2 bad. Whether out or still in the house right now? Listen.
as you said, being the mother, a mother
I cannot choose between
her children.
And honestly, that's cool. So whenever I'm going to choose a person, I would have
So
a mother cannot choose between her
children, she loves
all of them equally.
So I wish
All
all
of them the best. Whether you're being infected, I wish you the best out there. Whether you're still in there, whether you emerge as the winner or not, I wish you all the best. BBL is here, and I'm always going to be a family to everyone.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Good to have you always.
Thank you.
Lisa is the current, because we haven't announced our new winner. She's the current winner of the Big Brabee reality TV show season 2. And I love the fact that one of my highlights was the fact that she walked into the house and she was able to talk to the flatmates. That was really encouraging. She told them what they should expect when they get out there, and they should embrace what they've learned in Brabee's house, because there was a lot of learning. There was emotions, there were fights, it was romance, and people learn 1 or 2 from their house. And I love the fact that we have the ex or the invented flatmates, they are here tonight. So thank you so much for gracing our stage. And I can't wait for you to hug the newest
I can't wait to.
Big Brabee's winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always an honor to be on the stage. Big Brabee reality TV show is a platform to showcase young talent. Whether you are radio personality or television host or upcoming designer, makeup artist, whatever you involve into and you want to showcase a talent, this platform is here. And I love the fact that we have brands in Liberia, companies in Liberia that are paying full attention to support a Big Brabee reality show, because this is the first ever reality show in Liberia. We all need to grace this occasion. Again, when we come back, we gotta carry out eviction. We have 7 flatmates reach out to the finalists. I don't want to say eviction, we're gonna call them up on stage right after our commercial break. My name is Master.
Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a romance to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that keep rap to a new phase. In 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that gives breath to a new face, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee, will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia, will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia, will lighten your day. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that gives breath to a new face, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee, will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia, will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia, will lighten your day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. A smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap.
We had advisor in the house, okay? Somebody who people can run to advise them. Oh, you know, I like this girl. Do you think I should keep up with this relationship? We have other people who just can keep out of Big Brabee's kitchen. Brabees, I advise them, listen, my kitchen is not your place of work. You have time to go into my kitchen. But honestly, last Friday was one of my favorites. We for last Friday, the whole pool celebration. I love the fact that we have our flatmates having fun in the pool. You know, a lot of things happen, which is very much interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, we about to carry on another eviction. So if you're just following our page on Facebook, Brabee's Liberia, and it's eviction time. Top 7 finalists. The first person to leave Big Brabee's house is Tamel. You've been evicted from Big Brabee's house. And you know, there's just the first eviction. Like I told you, we have seven. We had seven finalists that's still in Brabee's house. We have one person coming outside, remaining 6. We are looking for a winner. Every year, Big Brabee's reality TV show have a winner. This is a season 3, and of course, we're gonna have our 4th winner. Our 3rd winner. Big congratulations to Tribute, who first winner for the first Big Brabee reality show, and also beautiful Lisa, the lioness. And now tonight we're going to see who walk away with another title of being the current Big Brabee season 3, proudly sponsored by Tape Me Liberia. Again, Tamel will be coming up on stage, or we're going to move over to our very next eviction. But I would love to talk to Tamel. And let me say a big shout out to our DJ here tonight. We have a club DJ, one of the legendary when it comes to Liberian DJ, who been banging the records from years to years, won Sarah's Award in and out of Liberia. Big shout out to DJ Nelly, who been making it happen for all of us. He's actually one of my favorites. So again, ladies and gentlemen, share the live. Go on YouTube, Facebook, Hot TV channel 12, streaming live. You the founder tonight on Hot TV channel 12. So again, I think we're going to go for another eviction.
First is Brabee. Tamel.
You've been evicted. You have 10 seconds to leave my house.
There's no way you would not say he was actually one of the best entertainer in the house, both on the educational level and also entertaining the people to the fullest. Guys, please give it up for him. Tamel, you came in with your fashion, you came in with your experience and in your education side, where you want to make sure to reach out to as much people to reach out. You just won an award. You're a big boy.
I mean, like the biggest award of the season. What are you talking? Oh, stop sleeping.
So you already got an award with one of our brands, our sponsor. Do you look forward to getting more from our many sponsors we have here?
Most definitely, you know, this is Liberia, and I'm so glad that I was able to be on this platform and represent myself, represent my mom, represent my family, represent the ever-potent Ghost Nation in the building, represent me. And I'm glad I came on this platform. I spoke about education, entertainment, and most of our children narratives. So I believe that I was able to represent my mom. I'm emotional side. I was able to represent my mom, represent my siblings, and I'm so glad I was able to be here and won the Golden Award because I am the Golden Man of the season. So I was able to represent myself, and I have a master's, so I'm just appealing to a GBL. Maybe I can do a PhD.
To the camera.
So I'm just appealing if I could do a PhD, maybe another master's, but I'm very grateful that I was able to change the narrative of young people in Liberia. Yeah. We're not just negative, we're positive. If we have the empowerment, we can make the difference. So I'm very grateful.
Yes. So before we let you go, let's talk about all of the challenges you did. I know we have a lot of sponsors. All right, come here, honey. I know we have a lot of sponsors. I remember the night that you got displayed your talent on Tape Me. What was your favorite part?
So on Tape Me, I think I play what Buffati, eh? Alright, so I'm diverse. So I believe that though I'm educational, but I can also be entertaining. So I mean, when you're wasting, we yet to melt. You're wasting, we yet entertainment, we yet GV, you're yet to melt. So I believe that I'm just mixture of everything. I'm glad I had the opportunity to represent myself, represent the team, and shout out to Brabee for this opportunity.
All right, it's good to have you. I love you so much. See you out there. I know you can't wait to see all of your friends. Listen, you have all the seats. Your people call you there. All right, guys. One of our favorite. Listen, this is a beautiful part that I love so much, especially when it comes to the fun. All right, we talked to one of our favorite flatmates, talking about, he been doing his thing. He really spoke highly about education and a sector that we are involved into. Sometimes people see you in a house doing a reality show or in the entertainment sector. They don't know. They feel like, oh, you don't want to go to school in XYZ. He's educated. He's still falling forward to his school, but he makes sure to come. This platform is here to sell whatever you have to sell to the public. Again, we're going to move over to Brabee for our next eviction.
This is Brabee. The next flatmate to leave. My House and BBL Season 3 A's. Rich guy. You've been evicted. You have 10 seconds to leave my house.
So again, we just evicted another flatmate, talking about Rich Guy, who was also part of the top 7 who left in Brabee's house. This is the 3rd edition. Make sure to share the live if you're watching on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, also do the same to invite other people to check up on the channel and Hot TV channel 12 with our proud sponsors and other great sponsors who've been sponsoring. Remember, we're going to get questions from our beautiful flatmates for this season. They are all pretty seated, looking so good, alongside with our 2 beautiful queens from the first season to the 2nd season. We have Tribute here looking so amazing, all right, with her beautiful self, and also we have Her Royal Highness, of course, Lisa, but we have Rich Guy. I will tell you something about Rich Guy before having a conversation with him. I think sometimes it's important that you give yourself a name that you can afford or you can represent. And of course, we seen Rich Guy in Brabee's house. I think he represents his name very well. If you watched this morning, you saw how Brabee make every one of us to cry when he was giving all of the flatmates the props, the love, and everything they did in the house and all of that. And one of the things he said when he talked to you, he said, "Thank you for keeping up with your name." Because every time the camera flash on you, whether you're in casual or it's an occasion that you have to dress for, you killed it. Tell us about all of your looks.
I'm not that kind of fashion person, but I just like good clothes.
Looking rich.
Yeah. So I just wear.
Yeah.
And most often, my designers in the house to bubble and
Oh.
come up. Yeah. So.
And the 2nd or 3rd Friday for the fashion show, you came out and you killed it. I know I asked you about your fashion sense about that night because it was exclusive.
Yeah.
What actually made you to come up with the idea to kill the entire person?
That was from Lil Nas.
Oh.
Lil Nas from the States.
Yeah.
And I like his kind of dress code. And my designer that did this was from Momo Thomas Vi.
Yeah, Momo.
Who always do all my designs in African way, and he did that.
Knowing that you control a blog outside of Brabee's house, and honestly, you the first blogger according to history, in the Liberian community, and coming to Brabee's house at first, I think a lot of people they didn't believe that you were actually going to be one of the flatmates for this season.
Yeah.
What actually gave you that courage, or what was the idea? Okay, I want to contest this year, knowing that you already have a platform out there. Because most time people come here to boost their platform. What was your strategy of coming into Brabee's house?
My strategy was all about having a family.
Oh.
Because I grew up with no family, just me, and my people always traveling from one place to another. So I was just alone, and not about the fan base. I was not looking for fan like that. I'm not the kind of person who into that fan stuff. What I do or I've been doing is all about what I am. So when I came in, I decided to come to this house. A lot of people doubted, like, why are you going to the house? I think it's bigger than you. But I told them no, I'm not bigger than the house. The house is bigger than me, but I'm going there to create a family and a union that today or tomorrow I can depend on. And that's why everybody calls me the family man.
And talking about family, should we expect an extended family shape with you and Ella? Because I remember you guys are pretty cool in the house, and when she left, I didn't really see that emotions. I'm not saying you should cry, but I didn't really see that the amazing part of it. Because watching the show, I saw how much you guys are really cool together, and you talked about family. Was she part of the family?
Yeah, Ella and I were friends, good friends, and Ella is someone very emotional. So when I saw that part in her, I decided to stick to her. But with her emotion, I think maybe something grew in her. But for me, I got a relationship. I'm not moving forward with her on that path.
Okay, that's clear enough. All right, thanks so much. Listen, the high life is out there. We watch it and we see what you like. You killed it, especially like Brabee said that the name represents everything you did. Thank you so much for being part of this season. It's a great experience, and we wish to see more of you out there. I know you're gonna kill it. Thank you so much. I know you're gonna kill it. All right, guys, we just talked to Rich Guy. Rich Guy is out of Brabee's house. He's the second evicted flatmate for tonight. We first talked to Tamel and now Rich Guy. So we're gonna go for a break. Talk to our sponsors. When we come back, we're gonna have a chit chat and have a grand show.
Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's about men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, where you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you get the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that gives breath to a new phase, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. A smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's about men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school set.
House, we have out of 7, we put out 2 already, remaining 5 flatmates in Brabee's house. Okay, and we're gonna move straight to eviction. Okay, the next flatmate to leave Brabee house is
This is Brabee, the next flatmate to leave BBL Season 3 House of Resolutu is Exceeded. You've been evicted. You have 10 seconds to leave my house.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to talk to the third evicted flatmates from Brabee's house, talking about Exceeding. Okay, so we're gonna have Exceeding here up on our stage. Let me help you.
Yo, no more strike. Play.
Come on this time. Hey.
Yo,
you saw this coming to come out right now?
Exactly. We always expecting our expected though.
Okay. And that's a team that, Bwesuluku, I love the team. But let's talk about the dress code. You wearing just a jumpsuit, and it's not just a jumpsuit, because you look fly in this outfit. Talk about the whole collection.
Oh, that was sunny cool, and the day something unexpected, like we always expecting unexpected. So they just decided to make me looking like today. And
let's talk about you reaching this far, man. How do you feel?
The fact that I was part of the top 7, I felt so amazed, and even this morning eventually I was like, wow, the fact I can make it here, I'm already a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm freaking happy.
All right. So if we were talk about, I know you play a major role in all of the taxes, especially for the fact that you guys had to brand all of our sponsors.
Yeah.
If you would have to work with any one of our sponsors, who would you want to be a brand ambassador or influencer for?
No, I think I'm potential enough to work with every brand I've come here that I've supported BBL. So any of them that think I'm so good enough to work with, I'm here for it. Yes, because I'm potential enough to work with everyone. Yes. My charisma is so much, Yes.
Your what?
So much. My charisma is so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, and I will tell you one thing, and I will tell you one thing tonight.
Yeah.
One thing that really got our attention in the house, I know the viewers can attest to that. You never stop entertaining the house.
Really?
The energy is on the maximum level.
Yeah.
What was the strategy entering Brabee's house? Do you have one?
No, I never actually have a strategy. It's just that, I think my mama brought me well. I'm a smart person. I got a whole lot of personality. I fit everywhere that he put me, So, as for the energy, it's unbeatable. And I just decided to come here to make everybody that around me very happy and to give them my best. And I believe I did that.
Before you go, leaving out of Brabee's house, what do you expect from the audience, the fans and supporters?
Oh, I expect a positive, I expect a negative, but I'm going to use that because I believe these brands that support BBL, they need somebody that is visible. And to myself, I ain't need people to tell me right now because I know I'm very much visible out there. So I'm going to use that visibility to make myself and do everything I'm supposed to do. You get it? If you don't
You get it, forget about it.
Yeah.
Good to have you exceeding. Honestly, I love everything you did in Brabee's house. And listen, I know a lot of people out there love every time you spent in Brabee house. 4 weeks, and you came out with the top 7, the final list. This is an honor to have you here. Have yourself a great night, and you can join your friends. All right. Alright, guys. Remember, there are 7. Alright, so there are 7 flatmates. We have 3 out already. Right after our commercial break, we'll be evicting our next flatmates.
Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a roadmap to a better life. So if like me, when you just traumatized, just believe in yourself, cause you got the potential. Just believe in yourself. You can be a winner, an entrepreneur, an entertainer. Be Brabee Liberia, a project that keep them to a new phase, in a new way. It's a new day. Be Brabee will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will open your way. Be Brabee Liberia will lighten your day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. A smooth road to a better life. Be Brabee Liberia. Be Brabee Liberia. It's for men and women from 18 to 45. With your high school certificate, you are codified. It's a romance.